Let's check this. Yeah. So, hey, happy Sunday, everybody. So, what we're doing today is really talking about mindset. I feel this is so crucial, right? So, this might look to you like sometimes like a voice inside your head telling you how you're doing. Yeah, so this is basically the mindset and how you feel about yourself when you talk in English and when you are in an English environment. So this is important as well as learning English skills and developing your grammar and pronunciation. The mindset is crucial. The mindset is what's telling you, yes, you can do it, or nah, you're really bad at this. You made the same mistake again. Here it is. You failed again. Or, that word, what was the pronunciation? I'd better not say it. So, all of these don't have to do with your level of English, but they have to do with your confidence, right? So, so the first problem I want to tackle is this comment, this inner voice that tells you, I'm not good at English. So this is not something that you will tell yourself consciously. So maybe you think, okay, I'm improving, but when you have to speak or when you encounter a native, you feel, oh, they will notice I'm not good enough. Am I pronouncing the things correctly? So this is a feeling I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough for this situation. Um, Now I want to talk about this, and I'm not going to tell you, yes, you're the best in the world, go for it. There might be some things you need to work on. Yeah. So you might have this feeling based on facts, right? Because you might be watching this video and say, hey, yes, but I have an A2 level or a B1 level, or I don't have enough experience, or I do get stuck. So these things might happen. So you get stuck when you speak. That might be true. But from there to saying I'm not good at English, that is a conscious decision that you are making. And what's the thing is that you're sending that signal to your brain that you're not good at English. So, what I recommend doing is just acknowledge it. So, accept it. Yes, there is a situation. I got stuck, or there is a word I don't know. I recognize it. Maybe I say, I'm not as good at English as I wanted to be. That's okay. So, let that feeling be. That's true. That's fact. But don't stay there. Also, say, now, I like this opportunity because this is a great opportunity to learn something new. Or thank you for the opportunity to learn something new. So you say, I didn't know that word. I had no idea that word was pronounced that way. What a great opportunity to learn something new. Yeah, so change the mindset and put yourself in a positive learner mindset. This will mean that whatever the situation is, you will feel like you're learning, and you might even feel more encouraged to ask, hey, what does that mean? Because it's a great opportunity to learn something new. The second thing that might happen to you is that you have this structure that you use in your language, in your mother tongue, and you transform, like you translate to English, and it's wrong. And you know that it's wrong, and you understand it, but you just cannot get it right. So you make this mistake over and over and over again. Or a false friend, a word that you know it doesn't mean that, but you make the mistake over and over again. So when you make the mistake, the first thing that if you notice there is a mistake, the first thing that will come up will be, I'm not good enough. I made the same mistake again. What I recommend doing again is accepting the mistake. So I'm not going to say, no, that was not a mistake. So maybe there was a mistake. And then just don't let that be the last signal you send to your brain. So after that, just say the correct version 3 times. So repeat the correct version 3 times. So if you mistake some for any, and then you say, I have any pencils here, and well, no, I have some pencils here. Um, any, that's a mistake. Change it to some and repeat it 3 times. Some pencils, some pencils, some pencils. I have three. lovely. No, I have some lovely pencils here. There you go. And you just repeat the correct version. This signals your brain, okay, we're learning. Okay, there is a way I can sound like I want to sound. And all of these things have an incredible power for your subconscious. So next time you go into an English speaking environment or into a meeting or into a conference, your subconscious will have different signals, will have positive signals, your confidence and your speaking in English. Yeah, so your English persona. The last point I want to touch has to do a bit more with the facts, right? So a bit more with the evidence. So um, we are always in contact with English, so here and there are some experiences that are way more difficult than others. So I want you to try in your day-to-day life, so in your routine, to accumulate positive experiences in English. Let me explain. So, if you know you have this friend with whom you speak in English and you love going out or to eat out with this friend, just tell them to go out more often or try to switch from your language to English if that is a good experience, if that's a positive experience for you. Another positive experience could be listening to this podcast or listening to this artist or listening to this YouTuber so that you have a positive experience, you have confidence because you understand what they're saying, you understand their rhythm. Collect as many as you can of those. So there are going to be difficult situations, so accents you don't understand, that you do understand. Collect a lot of the ones that you do understand. Collect positive experiences in English. This will have the effect that in the long run, your subconscious will will be getting the signal often and often enough that you are good in English, that you can do it, that you can progress, that you're good, that you feel confident. And even if you don't say it out loud, your subconscious understands it. So accumulate as much as you can from from experiences where you understand, where you feel comfortable, where you nail in English. I'm pretty sure there is some area where you can do that. So if you still feel sometimes that whenever you want to speak, you freeze, like even before you can start speaking, I have a video on that called Why Do You Freeze When You Want to Speak in English, which I really recommend you to watch because there I will also provide you with solutions to this situation, which is extremely common, believe me. So that was it on my side, and see you on the following video. Bye, Uriel. And I'm gonna stop this. Cheers.